Hi everyone, this is Mr. No. Today I will show you one tool. It's called Bulk Rename Utility. So this can be used for renaming the files in your laptop in bulk. So if you have taken some photos, you might have to rename in bulk. So in that case, it will be useful. It is also useful for renaming any kind of files. So Bulk Rename Utility file renaming software for Windows is a free of charge for personal, private use or at home. To rename utility with a business entity, company, or for commercial purposes, commercial license is required. So this tool allows you to easily rename files and entire folders based upon extremely flexible criteria. You can add dates, timestamps, replace numbers, insert text, convert case, add auto numbers, process folders and subfolders, plus a whole lot of more of unique functionalities. You can rename multiple files quickly. You can rename files in many ways, like you can add, replace, insert text, convert case, add numbers. All those things you can do it. You can rename MP3 files using ID3 tags, that is ID3 tag renaming. Then you can change files creation and modification, timestamp. All those things can be done. So you can come into this website and click on free download. Now once you have downloaded, then I have come to this folder. So let's say this is one folder which I have taken as a sample for renaming. Now I can come to this folder, and now after selecting all these files, I can say more options. You see more options, show more options. So now here it's saying me rename, bulk rename here. So when I click on bulk rename here, so all these files got added here, right? I see all these files have added. So it's asking me, how do I want to rename? So these are different functionalities that is available there. So based on that, I can select whether I have to use a regex for renaming, whether I have to use replace, whether I have to remove, whether I can add, whether I want to add auto date, whether I want to use numbering. All those things can be done here easily. So I'll show you like based on each functions how it changes. So now I'm saying remove the first 5 characters. So it's going to remove these 5 characters. Now I have to prefix it with something, sample. Okay, so this is the old file name, this is the new name. So you see 1000 has been removed and have replaced it with sample. So from this point it has removed that 5 characters and I have replaced it with sample as a prefix. Now if I want to add auto date, prefix or suffix it with date. So it's going to suffix it with date. So at the end you might see a date component being added. If I just go here and show you, you will see a date component being getting added as suffix. If I want that as prefix, I can add that too. So you see this date that has been added. So I don't want that. So if I want to number it, I can say suffix it with the number. So at the end you might see a number getting added. So if you see here, see it's added with 5. So now I have the flexibility of doing all those things in different ways. So I can append a folder name, I can add an extension, I can match and replace. So now if you see, if there is 360, replace it with Sam, or I can say any. So in this way, if you see this 360, it's going to replace it with this. You see that? Now you see this 360F. This is not working here because I have asked it to remove the first 4 characters. So now if I remove that, it will work. Now if I want to replace, let's say first 20 characters. Okay, so I want to remove the first, that's it, these many characters I have to remove. That means that is equivalent of removing everything. So it's saying sample 1 2 3. Now after sample I want to give an underscore, so I have put it in such a way. Now after this I want to add the date towards the end, so suffix it with date. You see this, suffix it with date and separate it with this. If I want this, I can use this. If I want to use this, I can use that. If I want to use this, I can use this too. So now after doing all those things, it's asking me which is the path I want to move to. If I say copy not move, then it will rename all those things there itself. I'll say rename. Okay, please double check that file and folder you have selected are correct. So this is the file and folder that have been selected in the top. Okay, so it has been done. Now let's look at what it has done. It has renamed it as per what we have requested for. So in this way, you can rename these files in whatever way you want. So this tool is very useful if you want to bulk rename a lot of messy files in your system. So I hope it is useful. Thank you very much.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.